deadly terrorist attack on American soil since 9/11 carried out by another radical Muslim terrorist. Yeah, you bet your ass I have some final thoughts. President Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and the rest of the Muslim apologists are still rather unclear what ideology, what religion young Omar slaughtered in the name of. Yet, ISIS, the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, any of the other dozen offshoot terrorist groups, and even Omar himself are quite definitive. Islam. Why is it our leaders, the Democrats, the leftist apologists, are still confused about this? Meet the leader of the Islamic State, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. His followers call him the commander of the believers, a fitting title. It was at the mosque where his father taught that he got his own start as a teacher, leading neighborhood children in chanting the Quran. Yes, that is the Quran. He went on to study the Quran at the University of Baghdad, where he graduated in 1996. He then enrolled in the Saddam University for Islamic Studies, where he studied for a master's in Quranic recitation, his favorite subject. This isn't some psycho, some cave-dwelling animal. This is a monster well-versed in Islam in the holy text. Did you get that, President Obama? I said Islam. Whether it's the Tsarnaev brothers in Boston, Muhammad Abdulaziz in Chattanooga, Saeed Farouk in San Bernardino, or Omar Mateen in Orlando. Whether they are radicalized by YouTube video, radical teachers in a local mosque, social media, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, Hamas, the Taliban, or any of the other branches of this ideology, one thing is at the core of it all, and it's Islam. Don't take my word for it. Look no further than Mateen's 911 call before the Orlando attack, the praise and credit taken by ISIS after the attack, and the chant recited by terrorists themselves, Allah Akbar. Any questions? I am at my wits' end with these Muslim apologists lecturing the rest of us about our guns. The notion that taking them away from law-abiding Americans will solve the radical Islamic terrorism has got to be the most short-sighted, ignorant thing I have ever heard. The Quran doesn't radicalize guns, it radicalizes terrorists. Oh, and another thing. These apologists love to lecture us on Muslim sensitivity. They operate on the logic that if we upset the peaceful Muslims, if we offend them, we are playing into the hands of ISIS. So what they're saying is that if we offend the religion of peace, the peaceful majority might be so offended that they become radicalized and turn to a path of jihad. That's your logic? And it's just a coincidence that these attacks amp up during Ramadan, the Muslim holy month? No, I don't think so. Christians don't go on terror sprees during Christmas. Jews don't use Hanukkah as a holy time of killing. The majority of Muslims will never become radicalized. I get that. But if the Islamic State, the radicals, the growing list of terrorist groups are all fighting in the name of Islam, perhaps it's time to face the problem, to name the problem. At the core, it is about Islam. Any questions? I'm Tomi Lahren. Those are my final thoughts. God bless you. God bless Orlando. God bless America. We stand together. Take care.